Hello, hello. Welcome to our wonderful and amazing community. Hope your day is going positively well. Today, we are going to talk about rest, how important rest really is for one, and also just being able to slow down, right? To slow down and to clear the mind of chatter or busyness, right? So if your mind is always work, 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 shut it down, shut it off for a moment and just really take in the quietness, the calmness, and just really embrace being still. Yes, just being still, just taking time for self, right? Taking time for self. Do you have quiet time throughout your day? Yes or no? If not, implement some quiet time. And when I say quiet time, that also means just like kind of clearing your mind of everything, right? Just being still. And if thoughts so happen to come in, it's okay to just let them come in and flow back out, right? You don't have to entertain it or anything. Just the thought pops up and then you just kind of let it go on about its day, right? So don't don't entertain it. Just clear the mind. Really clear the mind and start focusing on your breath and just clearing and just staying calm, calming the inner you down, everything that's going on, just calming the whole body down and just really taking time for self without having to think about anything, without having to worry about anything, without having to stress about anything, without having to think about anything. Just calm and be still, stay still. I was talking to Mr. Knight and the other day, and I was telling him, well, does he know how to just be still, stay silent, and just be without having to think about work, and or other things, right? Because if it's not one thing someone's thinking about, it could be another thing. It just keeps switching back and forth. Whatever their mind's just not shutting down, like just shutting off for a moment. Just relaxing without thinking about anything. Practice that is my suggestion. And you might feel uncomfortable at first doing it because the mind is always on the go, right? But what we're doing is slowing it down and just saying, okay, I'm just going to be still, and I'm going to feel this calmness throughout my body as I take my breaths in and blow them out slowly. I'm just coming to a complete calmness, wholeness with self, and just be with self without having to think about anything, without having to do anything. Just I like to lay down on my back. Okay, so I like to lay on my back. I can have like meditation music on or affirmations or words. Sometimes I do it like that as well, sometimes. But there are times I just all quiet, right? Just all quietness. And I'll lay on my back and I'll put my hands beside me. Sometimes I'll like kind of lay or sit on my hands where so I'm not moving them around. And I just close my eyes and I'm one with self. And sometimes the thoughts will come through, especially in the beginning of this, until you get more and more practice and you'll start to notice nothing well, and you just kind of connect with the universe, divine source. But yes, just put this into practice. Do some quietness, like just be still, be quiet, get some rest. And as I say that, in your spiritual almanac, January is the month for rest. Yes. Our theme for this month is rest. So, the natural world surrenders to deep rest during the short, dark days of January. Trees, plants, and animals are pulled by a cyclical rhythm into stillness and quiet. Yet we rarely step down from the constantly moving treadmill of life. Rest simply isn't valued in our busy, accumulative culture, and so we plow on in earnest despite feeling exhausted. What the trees honor and what we seem to have forgotten is that rest is one of the most productive things we can do. Perhaps if we allowed ourselves to move in harmony with the rhythm of the quieter, shorter days of winter, we too might have more energy to bloom come spring. Our theme for this month is rest. And we'll also do the affirmation for this inside of the almanac. Your spiritual almanac, a year of living mindfully. Often the biggest barrier to resting is ourselves. We convince ourselves that there isn't enough time or that there are more important things to do, or we feel guilty for resting. As the saying goes, you cannot pour from an empty cup. In order to truly serve others and be as present, loving, and effective as you can for your family, friends, or community and work, you must top up your own energy. Self-worth is often tied up in achievements and accomplishments, much like the woodcutter in the fable, which we didn't read. We work without a break under the illusion of productivity or achievement, but in practice, most of us know how utterly miserable it feels to be stretched to our capacity. Giving yourself permission to rest and using positive affirmations to realize that you are already enough, exactly as you are, is a great place to start. Repeat the following affirmations, whether silently in your mind, journaling in a notebook, speaking out loud, or writing on sticky notes to remind yourself throughout this month. I give myself permission to rest. I am already enough. I honor my body, mind, and heart with deep rest and nourishment. And here's an affirmation for before sleep. I let go of the day, forgive myself and those who challenged me, and I set the intention for deep rest. I love you all, and I pray that you all have an amazing and wonderful day.